It is my pleasure to invite Dr. Stephen Constantino, Superintendent of Williamsburg James City Public Schools, to the podium.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you. On behalf of the school board and the administration of the Williamsburg James City County Schools, I'd like to extend to you, class of 2015, our heartfelt congratulations for an excellent job on your graduation, and a hearty congratulations to all the families and friends who have worked so hard to help these young people get where they are. Truly a remarkable group of people. And a special thank you to the staff of Lafayette High School. You have dedicated your lives to ensure that the students in front of us have a firm foundation from which they can step off into the rest of their life. Many of you may not know who I am, or what I do, or why I'm here. Most of you only know me as the guy who closes school when it snows. It's a cherished legacy. Some of you know me as the guy who should have closed school when it snowed, or should have closed school even if it didn't snow. But I have to tell you that from time to time, a staff member will walk in with a tweet of a high school student and say, "Dr. Constantino, you're getting rave reviews on Twitter by the high school kids." And one morning I was brought a tweet from a student who will remain nameless, but he is a high school graduate from Lafayette sitting in this audience. And it said, "Come on, Steve, do the right thing. Close us down." I was so emotionally charged by that, I immediately closed schools. It's an honor to have a minute of your time today. It's generally accepted that with age comes wisdom. I think it's also generally accepted that with age comes the onset of arthritis, hair loss, hearing loss, weight gain, the need for bifocal glasses, a newfound appreciation for fiber, a fascination with Hawaiian clothing, and according to my wife, the inability to navigate a simple shopping center parking lot. But the most important attribute of age, I think, is perspective. As you leave high school and prepare to enter the world, it is your perspective that will guide who you are and where you go. While I don't exactly remember my perspective of the world and my place in it on the day that I graduated from high school, I can tell you that as I have aged, my perspective of life has changed. Don't waste a minute looking backwards. Don't waste a minute feeling sorry for yourself when something doesn't go the way you planned. Don't waste a minute with the thought that you are not good enough to do whatever it is you want to do. Don't waste a minute worrying. Worry is wasted energy. And don't waste a minute contemplating quitting. Why? Because all of those minutes will quickly, more quickly than you can comprehend today, add up to a lifetime. And you only get one. Take this life you've been given and create an adventure. Explore and think, imagine, dream, believe, discover. I promise you, if you spend your life doing these things, your perspective will be unique enough to change the world. I think that the late Steve Jobs, founder of Apple, maintained a perspective that did change the world. Listen to what he said to a group of graduates. Quote, "Here's to the crazy ones, the misfits, the rebels, the troublemakers, the round pegs and the square holes, the ones who see things differently. They're not fond of rules. You can quote them, disagree with them, glorify or vilify them. But the only thing that you cannot do is ignore them, because they change things. They push the human race forward. And while some may see them as the crazy ones, we see genius, because the ones who are crazy enough to think that they can change the world are indeed the ones who do. End quote. A perspective that changed the world. And so let's allow you to begin this adventure. There's no time like the present to begin changing the world. The only thing standing in the way of that future are these following words. Mrs. Swinton, do you certify that these seniors have met the requirements for graduation in the Commonwealth of Virginia?
Dr. Constantino, I certify that the seniors seated before us today have met the requirements for graduation in the Commonwealth of Virginia.
Ladies and gentlemen, the happiest thing I get to say all year. By the powers vested in me by the Commonwealth of Virginia, I hereby certify you as graduates of the class of 2015 at Lafayette High School.